This is Holly Price with voiceofthewoodlands.com, and I have the adorable Summer Ashley on the line. How are you, Summer?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. So, you're going to be playing at the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival on Sunday, October 16th at 12 o'clock at the Texas Stage. I'm super excited to see your performance.
Yes, ma'am. We're excited to be there.
So, give me a little bit of background. How did you get started in the music industry?
Oh gosh, it's almost a little cliche. Everyone has their own little stories about how they grew up singing, but I grew up in a small town not too far from here in Magnolia, which was tiny, tiny, tiny when I was a kid. And my grandmother sang in church, and that's just where it started for me. And just doors kept opening, and I just kept boldly walking through them.
That's
So here I
awesome.
am.
That's awesome. So when did you sing like your first song ever?
I was 7.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
brave.
I sang in my church. Well, when you come from a small town, they don't have anything like an outlet. So you go on whatever platform where there's a lot of people in a small southern town, that's church.
Sure, sure. So your first single was Strange Light, and it was released
Yes.
in 2013. Tell me
hmm
a little bit about that song.
Well, originally I had met with, there's a lot of local talented artists here, and they just lend their self.
Totally
I
agree.
love that we have such a wonderful community in that. And I had this concept of the song, and Jeffrey Armstreet from Magnolia Red, he helped me kind of push the song out of me, and that was my very first one. That's just my baby. That's the first thing that's ever been on iTunes.
That's very
So,
cool.
yeah.
Very, very cool. So, also, I did some research and I saw that in November of 2015, you got an award for one of your songs.
Yes, yes. We entered. Well, a lot of people contact us. Gosh, the internet is such a crazy thing these days. But there are some things in there that are actually quite lucrative if you respond. But it was an award that they reviewed a board and a Nashville producers, and they decided that that song was worthy enough for an award. So we're pretty excited about that one.
That's very,
Little baby steps.
so that the title of that song was Life Lessons,
Yes.
and we've actually added that track to Voice of the Woodlands.
Yay.
So
That's
the
so
listeners will
exciting.
be able to hear that song. So also, again, you're going to be performing at the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival,
hmm
October 16th, Sunday at noon. Have you played this venue before?
I did last year. We actually were on the courthouse steps, and it was a
Oh,
really cool experience because it's just like this open environment, and we had people walking by, and we ended up having this huge crowd. It was really, really cool. I love that festival out there. Just the whole city of Conroe shuts down.
yes, they do. And I've we are usually there. We have a booth there all 3 days. Giving out koozies and all that fun stuff and swag and yeah. Last year was our first year and it was amazing.
It really is great. It has that hometown feel that you want when you go and visit a small town where they have music.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, do you have? Oh, and the other thing I put on the station is your new single that just came out in June, "Whiskey and
Yay!
Ambien." I love
Yes,
it.
ma'am. Thank you.
So, give me a little background on that new single.
Oh goodness, I'm sure my family cringes. They're like, "What a strange title, like whiskey and Ambien." But I have family members that they need a little sleep assistance, and we were at a Christmas dinner thing, and I can't say what part of my family because I don't
Oh,
want to
that's
embarrass
fine.
them. But
That's fine.
usually at my live shows, I embarrass them because they're always there.
Right.
But sometimes you got to get that Ambien with a little kick start. It doesn't start out right away, and got to handle it with a little bit of whiskey. And I'm like, what a fabulous song idea! And I just wrote it in like 10 minutes,
Good for
and then there
you.
it was. Yeah, we've been playing it for a couple of years now, and our fans that go to a lot of our live shows, and they hear it, they get so aggravated. They're like, why haven't you released this as a single yet? We want to hear it.
That's
So then
awesome.
we did it.
That is so cool. Yeah, it's a great song, and again, like I said, I added that one to the mix as well.
Well, of course, that's like one of our favorites because it's the newest. We'll play favorites with that one for a while.
Well, that is so awesome. Well, Summer, it was an absolute pleasure to chat with you. Again, guys, Summer Ashley is going to be performing at the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival Sunday at noon on the Texas stage. I know she's going to put on a great show, and I'm super excited to be there and cheer for you and root you on and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for calling in and chatting with us.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Holly. Appreciate it.
Thank you.